What's up, guys? ACCardShark back again, back with another episode of Brick and Mortar Mondays. We are down in Emmaus, Pennsylvania. As you can see, I just arrived at Planet Games, and I'm gonna go in and take a look and see what they got. And I know on their Facebook they had posted some games I was interested in, so I'm gonna go see if I can find those and see what else they have on the shelves. Alright guys, just took off from Planet Games. I do have a bag full of stuff here. Some Genesis, some PS1, some NES, just a bunch of good stuff. And we're going to head back to the game room and I'll show you exactly what I picked up. Alright guys, back from Planet Games as promised. Back in the game room, I'll show you the bag of stuff that I picked up. Just all a bunch of random stuff. They had posted posts on their Facebook of two games that came in, and I went specifically looking for those two titles. They were still there. I made sure I got there pretty early, within an hour or so after they opened, to make sure that I was able to grab those. And while I was there, I did find some other games to pick up as well. So just going through some of the stuff I found while I was there, and I just wanted to pick it up. This was, well, it was priced at $5.99. He was having a sale on PS1 games, so it was a little bit cheaper than $5.99. But for the PlayStation 1, I did pick up Sim Theme Park. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of the theme park games, the original theme park as well as Sim Theme Park. The sandbox build your own world type games. I'm a big fan of those. As you can see, it's in really good shape. The spine of the case is not clear. There you go. Somewhat, I guess, I don't know. And then the back. So as you can see, you basically are building your own theme park. There's some of the screenshots of it. And just a fun game. I remember playing this on, I think it was CD-ROM back in the day. And as you can see, the game, black bottom, but is in really good shape. So for $6, and then I think it was like either 20% or 30% off, something like that. So it ended up being like around $4, give or take. For that, absolutely, I'm picking that up for the collection. So I picked that up for the PS1. Let's see, original NES games. The NES, as you guys know, there are still a lot of common games out there I don't have. I just never came across them at flea markets. I don't go out of my way to search the common games on eBay because shipping usually kills you. You know, like a $3 or $4 game, you end up paying $8, $9 with shipping. So I try to wait for the common games till I find them in stores or flea markets. And I found two games to pick up for the collection I needed. The first one is Muscle. And that game is, it's a wrestling game from back in the day. If you guys are old enough to remember, like I do, the little figures, the little peach-colored figures that we were talking about them actually at the store today. And there's the spine right there. Now, I came across this game, I believe it was at Quakertown flea market maybe 2 years ago, and I didn't pick it up because it was just completely roached out. You could tell it was in the sun for a while. The tag had been lifted up, the spine was lifted up, and it was all like sun bleached. And I don't like that kind of condition for my games if I can help it. Unless it's like an incredibly rare game that I find for a good price or something like that. But for a common game like Muscle, I wasn't picking that up. So I did find Muscle and pick that up at Planet Games. And then the other game I picked up, which I don't know how I never came across this game. I want to say I found it one time at Video Bonanza, but I think it was like slightly overpriced and I didn't pick it up. Really just a common game, All Pro Basketball. Just a game I didn't have in the collection, and he happened to have it there, and I picked it up. And this one was $1.99, $2, and can't go wrong for $2. Muscle was $7. I believe the app had it priced at $9 or $8 or something like that. It was exactly right where it was priced. So of course I'm gonna support Planet Games and pick it up. Also, not that it makes much of a difference to me. I really don't care. But Muscle is a 5-screw. Which has the solid, no tabs on the back. I really don't care about 5-screw or 3-screw. I really don't care much about that stuff, but it just happened to be a 5-screw. That's kind of cool. And then two, I guess, common pickups for the Genesis, cartridge only. I'm not too concerned about getting cases for Genesis. Actually, I have too many Genesis games in their boxes. I need to actually start thinning those out. But as you saw on I forget which episode it was, but I picked up those cassette tape holders which will hold my Genesis carts, and I do have plenty of room for more carts, so I figured I would get some cart onlys. This game was priced at $5, and I couldn't pass it up just because it looks just crazy. I don't know if it's good, bad, or otherwise, but it's called Green Dog the Beached Surfer Dude. I kid you not. That is the cartridge right there. And then if you look at the spine, there's your title, Green Dog the Beached Surfer Dude. I'm going to assume it's like a platformer. I don't know. It's something I definitely want to try out. It's one of those weird off-center games I just have to try. And for $5, I was like, you know what, I'll pick that up. No biggie. Another game I picked up, cartridge only, and this one, there's an NES game. It was put out for PAL region only. It's hard to come by at a good price, and with this character, I should say. And this is a sequel, obviously, for the Genesis. But it's Asterisk and the Great Rescue. And there's the cartridge right there. Now, this character here, this little dude with the mustache, that's Asterisk. Or Asterix, I don't know. He is the main character of the NES title. And there's the spine. A little bubble, but not a big deal. Not too concerned. But he's the main character, and I don't know. I mean, I've heard good things about these games, and it was like $5 or $6. I figure, what the hell, I'll pick it up. And then the last two games are the two that I'm sorry, I got 3 games left. Original Famicom. Planet Games has some Famicom, Super Famicom games. As you saw from the last episode, I picked up Final Fight Guy from him. This game, it just looked good. Kind of using my old school mentality when I was a kid, like, oh, the label looks like fun, you know. It's kind of what I went by. He said it's kind of a shooter, it's kind of fun. It's, you know, no need to read the Japanese, if there even is any. I don't know. I have to try it. But he said it's a pretty good shooter. The game is called Vole Guard 2. Vole Guard 2, and just from looking at it, I'm like, that looks like a shooter and it looks like fun. So for the Famicom collection, I'll pick it up. I'll see if it's any good. You know, we'll see. Hopefully at some point I'll have my Famicom hooked up for gameplay capture. That'll probably be one I like to do. And then onto the 2 games I went to the store for because I saw them on the Facebook. The first one up, got a really good deal on this game. It's not complete. It's for the PS1. It is missing the instructions, and the discs do have like a sticker on there from, I guess, from a former store. Shouldn't affect the gameplay at all. I really don't care about the instructions missing. I care about the cover art for the shelf. Heard plenty of good things about this game. I'm not a big fighter fan or fighting game fan, but I've heard such good things about this game that I had to have it in the collection. This game goes for upwards of like $30 on eBay. Now, of course, that is complete with no stickers, and he explained that's why he did charge less, is because of that. But again, I'm not concerned about those things. But the game is called Rival Schools. Rival Schools for the PlayStation 1. It is a double disc case, and I'll show you. Well, first of all, instructions obviously would be right here if they were there, but the sticker is right there on the disc, and it is a double disc, and I believe they both have a sticker on it. Yeah, they both have a sticker. Not too concerned about that. Like I said, as long as it doesn't affect the gameplay and instructions, I really don't care about. It's a fighter. What do? You mash buttons. You know, I don't care about combos or anything like that. Like I said, I'm not a huge fighter fan. But underneath the disc, it's kind of cool. It's got some can't see, got some artwork there from the game and everything else. It's just awesome. I've heard plenty of good things about it, and at the very least, it's something I want in my collection. But I will get some gameplay out of this. I'll probably pop it in the PS2 and play it on there. But Rival Schools for the PlayStation 1. And then the last game I picked up, I kind of feel it's like a gem. I don't know. I mean, I looked up gameplay of the game on YouTube prior to deciding whether I wanted it or not. It's a vertical shooter for the Genesis. It's a what do you call it? It wasn't like an official release for the Genesis. It was put out by Realtek, who I believe put out like 4 games across their company's span, and it's an unlicensed, I should say. I couldn't think of the word. It's an unlicensed game for the Genesis. But I looked up gameplay of people who have played it and recorded it before, and it's pretty slow moving. It's pretty mindless, but it's a shooter. I mean, shooters are pretty mindless. You just have to hold a button or mash a button. It looked good enough to me, and to have this in my collection I think is pretty cool, especially the unlicensed game. It is complete in box, but that game is Earth Defense for, as you can see, for Sega Genesis. You can tell it's not an official release just based on the artwork and everything else. There's your spine right there, Earth Defense, and on the bottom it says right here, for use with Sega Genesis, 1 to 2 players. It does have its faults. I mean, I won't try to front. It has its faults. I looked at it on YouTube. It does have some slowdown in the game. If there's too many ships or too many bullets on the screen, it does have its slowdown issues. but it looked like a mindless fun shooter. And like I said, it is complete. There's your instruction manual there, and there's your kind of weird looking Genesis cartridge. And I'm really looking forward to playing this game just based on what I saw of it. It did look like a lot of fun. And you know, the instruction booklet is actually not even a booklet. It's actually like a fold out paper. And it says like right here, like the Earth Defend. I mean, the name of the game is Earth Defense, but I don't know if that's just bad translation or just who knows. I mean, it's like I said, it's an unlicensed game, so like it has nothing to do with Sega or anything like that. But the fact that it's complete in box is really awesome. It looked like a lot of fun, a lot of good shooting elements and stuff. Different types of guns, and you can level your guns up, and you can get little minis, like the little mini ships next to you that shoot also, and they rotate around you, and just looks like a lot of fun. So I'm anxious to play this one. If you guys are anxious to see gameplay, just go right over while you're on YouTube here and just look it up, Earth Defense Genesis. There's plenty of gameplay videos. This might be one I do some gameplay for because it's not a game, I guess, that's common in people's collections. And it might be, who knows? I don't know how common it is, but the fact that it's unlicensed and it's complete, just one of those things I wanted to pick up for the collection. So that is it from Planet Games today, guys. Just an awesome trip down there. Always enjoy myself. Earth Defense unlicensed for the Genesis, complete in box. We've got Rival Schools, I shouldn't say complete, but in its case for the PS1. Vole Guard 2 for the Famicom. We have Asterisk and the Great Rescue, as well as Green Dog the Beach Surfer Dude, cart only for the Genesis. We have Muscle and All Pro Basketball for the NES, adding to that collection back there. And we have Sim Theme Park complete for the PS1. So I call that an awesome trip down to Planet Games. I always look forward to going down there. I told them, keep posting pictures on your Facebook. If you guys haven't gotten over there, even if you're not in the area, go over to Planet Games and just click the like button. They post a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool things going on in that store. And you know, like every so often, like today, when you buy some weird stuff or some rare stuff or more expensive stuff, he takes your picture and posts it on there, saying like, "Hey, you know, this is who just walked out the door with these." And he just took my picture today for it, and it'll be up there, as well as the day I bought Final Fight Guy, and I forget what the other one was, Gargoyle's Quest 2. So you'll see my picture every so often on there. And just a fun time. So, you know, if you guys have a chance, go over on your Facebooks and click the like button. Just look up Planet Games. It's in Emmaus, Pennsylvania. If you guys are local and haven't been there yet, please get your butt down there. It's an awesome store. And that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Brick and Mortar Mondays, guys. Till next time, ACCardShark. Take care.